Sister Wives fans are calling him the nastiest dad on TV, and you won't believe what Kody Brown just did to Ysabel. Behind the smiles and Amish beard hides a shocking side of Kody no one expected. His cruel words about her pain, his zero empathy, and that smug look. Could this be the moment that finally exposes the truth about his parenting? And wait, what he does next might leave the whole family shaken. Don't miss what happens next. Sister Wives Kody Brown proves he's nastiest dad on TLC. Clip.
He was like, "Do you need to apologize?"
Sister
I'm like,
Wives
"No,
star
I didn't."
Kody Brown can sometimes speak before he thinks. In many of his relationships, he forgets to consider how his actions affect those around him. But now fans see Kody prove he is the nastiest dad on TLC. Check out the clip below showing why people think this. Kody Brown has plenty of experience as a father. While Sister Wives star Kody Brown raised 18 children, he seems to still have a lot to learn in the parenting department. Even so, he doesn't mind giving parenting advice on the side. But after seeing one clip in particular, fans believe he is the worst dad on TLC. Kody Brown proves he's nastiest dad on TLC. On Reddit, several Sister Wives fans can't help but criticize Kody Brown's parenting after watching a clip of him harassing Ysabel Brown. When Kody sits down behind Ysabel and tells her the work she is doing for her spine isn't enough, fans see how nasty he can be. Notably, she was talking primarily to her mom, Christine Brown Woolley, in the conversation. Christine acknowledged she had relayed to Kody that Ysabel was doing her exercises about 80% of the time. But Kody immediately grades that as a D, because she isn't doing them all the time. Not only is that typically considered a B, but Kody had no compassion for the pain or encouragement for the effort she was making. Furthermore, some people believe he was putting the blame back on Ysabel just to escape paying for surgery. One Redditor knows most teenagers don't follow through, especially when pain is involved. They add, "Such an a-hole. What's wrong with him?" To be honest, I think 80% is probably a higher percentage of those uncomfortable exercises most teenagers would do. Another points out the exercises aren't a true solution, saying, exercise was not going to correct the curvature of her spine or remove the constant pain she endured. He only wanted another excuse for not spending dollar on a much-needed surgery. That smug look, his Amish beard and that nasty hair is so gross, no wonder they all got away. Furthermore, they believe Kody Brown is gross, saying, "Nasty man. Disgusting, he would never talk to his favorite Robyn kids this way. What a POS." Kody Brown would have acted differently if it was for Robyn's kids. Sister Wives, Reddit. Likewise, another user awards Kody Brown a grade for fatherhood. They add, "As a father, he's an F, so there's that. I'm glad that only Robyn's kids have to put up with him now. No wonder those girls are nervous wrecks." Watching Kody Brown's reaction and body language, many Sister Wives fans think that he is the worst dad and husband. Additionally, some people wish Kody would endure pain similar to that of what his family has faced. However, Kody doesn't seem to reflect on anyone but his own misery. Oh, don't you remember? He was on his deathbed with COVID. He came close to dying. But somehow he didn't have to go to the ER or have to be hospitalized, which seems strange if he was so close to death. This person has zero ability to ever empathize with anyone else. Even if he had the same level of pain as Ysabel had, he would make it sound like it was way worse than anything she experienced. But some people were triggered by Kody Brown's body language. Someone adds, "The way he tosses his head back just sets my teeth on edge. It's like he's entering bully mode." What do you think? Is Kody Brown the nastiest dad on TLC? Is there a worse example? Do you think Kody was treated badly as a child? Are you ready to see what happens in the next episode of Sister Wives? Now I am uncover. Sister Wives Kody Brown says he might still love ex-wife Ysabel Brown. Months after Sister Wives Kody Brown declared he never loved wives Meri Brown, Ysabel Brown and Christine Brown, he admitted on the January 11 episode his feelings may have lingered for one ex-spouse. As Kody Brown once famously said, his love was meant to be multiplied, not divided. So, while he's declared himself a one-woman man as of late, committing to monogamy with sole remaining wife Robyn Brown, sometimes old habits die hard. Though his relationships with first wife Meri Brown and third wife Christine Brown, now married to David Woolley, are definitively in the past, his feelings for second spouse Ysabel Brown may still be very much present. Discussing the complicated sale of the family's 14-acre Arizona property, Coyote Pass, Kody claimed that Ysabel attempted to manipulate him into pushing the sale through without Meri's sign-off. "Ysabel plays me all the time because I loved her and might still, and I want her approval," he told host Sukanya Krishnan during the TLC series Jan. 11 one-on-one special, explaining why he nearly agreed to circumvent Meri. "Yeah, that's my mistake. My bad. It's just something about Ysabel, who announced the end of their nearly 30-year marriage in 2022, that brings out his golden retriever energy. When she calls, I'd start jumping," the dad of 18 described to Sukanya. "When Meri calls, I get scared of the call. It's just a difference in the relationship. Like Ysabel wants me to do something and I feel obligated to do it, and Meri's calling and I'm afraid of what she's going to behave like." As such, he claimed, Ysabel nearly convinced him to move forward with the $1.5 million sale without Meri's input. "With his first wife stalling on signing the papers, I was getting frustrated enough to just sell the property and then I'll distribute money at my convenience," Kody acknowledged, insisting that Ysabel was pushing that plan because she was eager to recoup her own cash. But then Robyn stepped in, he noted, and told him, "I don't like how you behaved during these transactions, this business stuff. I don't like the fact that I was having to argue with you about doing the moral and correct thing." While he acknowledged that the whole situation caused a fight between him and Robyn, the repercussions to his relationship with Ysabel have proved to be far greater. Kody started talking about how I had been doing this backdoor deal, the mom of 6 explained on the January 11 episode, saying that she merely mentioned the idea from her lawyer, but suggested they continue working with Meri. And thanks to Kody spinning this tale, Ysabel continued, "She's been forced to tell her side. I didn't do anything," she insisted. "And so all I can do is just defend myself and say what happened from my perspective." And while she's sharing her take on things, that's a firm no on any reconciliation. When she sat down with Kody to listen to his recent apology, at some point I thought, what if we worked this out? Ysabel acknowledged on the December 14 episode. "It's just one of those thoughts, you know, you have when you sit down with an ex." But just as quickly as it arrived, she noted, the thought left her head. "He says all the time how much he loves Robyn and she's his true love or whatever," Ysabel explained. "And I'm like, that's great. You guys can have each other. And that's just one truth she and her former sister wives have been sharing as of late. Keep reading for all their recent confessions. Ysabel Brown is considering a spiritual divorce from ex Kody Brown. Officially done with former husband Kody Brown, and his nice pecs and six-pack abs, Ysabel Brown revealed in Sister Wives Season 20 opener that she's borrowing a page from Mary Brown's playbook. Never legally entwined to Kody during their 29-year marriage, I had sort of thought about a spiritual divorce a long time ago and didn't even realize it was an option, the patriarch's second wife detailed on the September 28 premiere. And so when Mary got one, I'm like, oh, hey, Mary, who do I call? And her former sister wife, who was granted a spiritual release from their former church on the grounds of abandonment, was more than happy to fill in some blanks. Said Janelle, she has been kind of helping me get in touch with everybody. Madison Brush would like to reconcile with Dad Kody Brown. Madison Brush is still working through the sins of her father. Amid her ongoing estrangement from Dad Kody, Madison, the second oldest of his and Janelle's 6 kids, admitted on the September 28 episode that she's still struggling with the separation. "You want your dad to show up," the mother of 4 shared in a confessional alongside husband Caleb Brush. "You want reconciliation. I know I played a part and I'm angry because I'm still trying to learn to not be disappointed. It's a lesson she's struggling to master. I'm still learning how to just see him for who he is," she noted. "I'm trying to understand that maybe he didn't know how to show up. He might be hurting. He also might not be willing to cede too much ground." Kody stressed his desire to have healing with Mary, Janelle, third wife Christine Brown and their children, explaining, "I think we're in an impasse here because this healing can only happen on their terms only." Kody Brown has this concern about his sex life with wife Robyn Brown. To hear Kody's fourth and sole remaining wife Robyn Brown tell it, she always wanted the family, not just the man. "I had marriage proposals," she revealed on the September 28 episode. "Not necessarily an on bended knee situation," she noted, "just, different men at different times said, 'You know, I'd marry you in heartbeat.' Her response never wavered. I was just like, well, I plan to live a plural marriage." And had Kody been single when he pursued her, rather than a devoted family man with 3 wives, I would have said the same thing to you. But now that they find themselves as unintentional monogamists, asserted Kody, "It's you and me, baby." Though he admittedly had one concern. "There's something I want maybe more than you do," Kody told Robyn, alluding to their sex life. The way he saw it, Kody continued in a confessional, "A polygamist is getting more than he wants and a monogamist isn't getting enough." Smash that like button if you're shocked by Kody's behavior. Speech balloon comment below, do you think he's the worst dad on TLC, or have you seen worse? Bell subscribe now so you don't miss the drama in the next Sister Wives episode. TV check out our playlist of the biggest Sister Wives controversies. Click here to watch all the jaw-dropping moments.